Oh, good afternoon, good morning. It is I, your great uncle Splorin, Ryan Splorin! Hey, big news. Adam the Woo is returning. Today's Wednesday. I'll be returning on Friday with brand new content. And I know there are a lot of really excited people about it. Two groups of people in particular, the Woovians, who have been knitting a Welcome Back Adam banner for the last 2 months, and the troll group who have been in desperate need of more content, and this is pretty much how to get that content where people will actually watch. So hey, good things for everybody, right? Merry Christmas. I personally am excited. I've taken the day off of work, of course. I've canceled all my appointments. I'm going to drug my children so that they'll be asleep while I watch. I've got my Woo snacks. Anytime that I'm watching Adam the Woo, of course, I've got to have the official Woo treat, which is a bowl full of pepperoni combos. It's you've seen it. It's the 3-gallon bowl full of pepperoni combos, and when Woo comes on, of course, you just pound fistfuls and fistfuls of the pepperoni combos. So that's, you know, my thing. I've got that ready to go. I've got my my Woo T-shirt. I've got my Woo hat. I've got my Woo shades. I've got my my Woo comically oversized Your Number One finger. He didn't actually have one of those on his Spreadshirt account. I had to make one, so I took a 1986 Montreal Expos Your Number One finger, and I crossed off Montreal Expos, and actually in 1990 I went through a phase where Snow, you remember the rapper Snow, the Informer? I went through a little phase with that. So a couple of years ago, I crossed Snow Rules off of the finger too, and I wrote Adam the Woo. So I've got my Your Number One Adam the Woo finger thing, glove. That's ready to go too. And I put signs up in my yard that say, caution watching Woo, so nobody will bother me. Although my neighbors have actually informed me that they've talked to the Homeowners Association, and they feel uncomfortable with signs that say caution watching Woo. I'm not really sure what the problem is, but apparently there's something, and I either have to take it down or face a $200 fine. Whew. All right, sorry about that. I hit something and rolled the car over, but the good news is I righted it. So, anyways, right after the video goes live and we've all watched it, I'm going to give enough time for us all to watch it 6 times, because we either have to bask in it or come up with things to pick apart about it. But right after the video ends, maybe about 2 hours later, I'm going to host a live stream on this channel where we will discuss our thoughts about the video. We're going to also do some fan fiction about other vloggers, and then we're going to actually discuss our favorite 80s cartoons that we think they should go back and remake, but insert Adam the Woo into. I've got this whole concept with Mr. T, the Mr. T cartoon from the 80s. I'm sure you all remember it. Mr. T was driving around the country in a van, inexplicably with a handful of orphans. I think they were. There's the 2 orphans that wore, I guess it was members-only jackets, and did acrobatics and gymnastics, and there was the kind of the douchey Jersey Shore guy, and then there was, like, you know, the little ginger kid that was Mr. T. It's actually kind of offensive looking back on it. And then he had the dog, the pit bull, with a with a mohawk and Mr. T earrings for some reason. But I've got this whole concept where they would go back and remake the cartoon, except of course Adam would be there in the original van, and they would fight crime, of course, but the kids wouldn't be there because it's not that large of a van. So it'd just be Adam and Mr. T and the dog with the strange earrings thing. So we're gonna be talking about that, and that's pretty much it. So hey guys, big news, it's coming on Friday. I'm sure that you're all as excited as I am, so let's give it a watch and we'll pick it up afterwards.